Welcome to the BMW Motor Factory in Germany, where we're giving you an exclusive look at the inner workings of one of the world's most renowned car companies. As you can see, this isn't your typical factory floor. It's a high-tech, state-of-the-art facility that spans over 1 million square feet and is home to over 6,000 highly skilled workers. But let's be real, you didn't come here to hear about square footage and employee counts. You want to see what $20 million gets you when it comes to building the inside of a BMW. Well, buckle up because we're about to take you on a tour of this factory that will blow your mind. First stop, the assembly line. This is where all the magic happens. You see, every single BMW that rolls off the production line starts as a bunch of individual parts. Engines, doors, dashboards, you name it. And it's up to the team here to bring all those parts together and turn them into the sleek, luxurious machines that BMW is known for. But it's not as simple as just slapping a bunch of parts together. Each and every component that goes into a BMW is held to the highest standards of quality and precision. In fact, every single part is inspected multiple times throughout the production process to ensure that it meets BMW's exacting standards. But it's not just about the parts. It's also about the people assembling them. The team here is made up of some of the most skilled and talented craftsmen in the industry. They have years of training and experience, and it shows in the level of attention to detail and the pride they take in their work. But enough about the assembly line, let's talk about the robots. Yup, you heard that right. This isn't just a human-powered factory. There are also robots working alongside the humans to help build these cars. Now, before you start picturing robots taking over the world and stealing all our jobs, let me assure you that these robots are simply tools to help the human workers do their jobs more efficiently and accurately. They're programmed to handle the tasks that are too precise or too dangerous for humans to do, like welding and painting. But don't worry, there's still plenty of room for human creativity and skill. These robots are just a tool, and it takes a skilled human operator to program and maintain them. Okay, enough about the robots. Let's move on to the showstopper, the interior department. This is where all the components that make up the inside of a BMW come together to create a truly luxurious driving experience. From the supple leather seats to the high-tech dashboards, no detail is overlooked. Each and every component is crafted with the same level of precision and attention to detail as the rest of the car. But it's not just about the materials. It's also about the design. The team here works closely with BMW's designers to bring their vision to life and create interiors that are not only comfortable and functional, but also visually stunning. And there you have it, a behind-the-scenes look at what goes into building the inside of a BMW at the company's motor factory in Germany. It's a complex and intricate process, but one that is driven by a relentless pursuit of excellence and a dedication to creating the best cars in the world. But we're not done yet. There's still so much more to see and explore at this amazing factory. Next up, we're heading to the testing department. This is where every single BMW goes through rigorous testing to ensure that it meets the company's high standards for performance, safety, and reliability. From driving on the test track to being subjected to extreme weather conditions in the climate chamber, no stone is left unturned in the quest to create the perfect car. And speaking of the test track, it's not just for testing the cars. The team here also uses it for driver training and development. They have a full-scale replica of the Nürburgring racetrack on site, complete with hairpin turns and steep inclines. It's the perfect place for the team to hone their driving skills and push the limits of what these cars are capable of. But testing and training aren't the only things happening at the BMW Motor Factory. They also have a research and development department where they're constantly working on new technologies and innovations to stay ahead of the curve. From electric and autonomous vehicles to cutting-edge safety features, the team here is always working on the next big thing. And it's not just about making the cars better. They're also focused on sustainability and reducing their environmental impact. The factory has implemented a number of measures to reduce energy consumption and waste, including using solar panels to generate electricity and recycling water. But enough about the future, let's talk about the present. Every year, the BMW Motor Factory produces hundreds of thousands of cars. It's an impressive feat, but it's not without its challenges. The team here works around the clock to meet the high demand for these top-quality vehicles. It's a fast-paced and intense environment, but one that the workers take pride in being a part of. And it's not just about the cars. The factory also has a number of amenities for its employees, including a gym, a cafeteria, and even a daycare center. They believe in taking care of their workers and creating a positive work environment. As we wrap up our tour of the BMW Motor Factory, we want to give you a few more inside looks at what makes this place truly special. First up, let's talk about the paint shop. As you can imagine, getting the perfect finish on a car is a crucial part of the production process. And the team here takes it to a whole new level. They use a variety of techniques to ensure that the paint on every BMW is flawless. From hand sanding and buffing to using robots to apply the paint, no detail is overlooked. But it's not just about aesthetics. The paint shop also has to meet strict environmental regulations. They use water-based paint and have implemented a number of measures to reduce emissions and waste. And it's not just about the cars either. The paint shop also works on custom projects, like painting motorcycles and even helicopters. It's a truly diverse and skilled team. Next up, let's talk about the logistics department. This is where all the finished cars are prepared for shipment and sent out to dealerships and customers around the world. It's a huge operation, with hundreds of cars being shipped out every day. And it's not just about loading them onto trucks and sending them on their way. The team here has to coordinate with a network of carriers, customs officials, and other partners to ensure that every car gets where it needs to go, safely and efficiently. But it's not just about the cars. The logistics department also handles the movement of raw materials and parts around the factory. It's a crucial part of the production process and one that requires careful planning and coordination. And finally, let's talk about the visitor center. Yes, this factory isn't just for making cars. It's also a place where visitors can come and learn about the history of BMW and see the production process firsthand. The visitor center has a number of interactive exhibits and displays that give you an in-depth look at the company's past, present, and future. And of course, no visit to the BMW Motor Factory would be complete without a test drive. Visitors can take a spin in one of the latest BMW models and experience the power and performance of these amazing cars. So there you have it, a few more inside looks at what makes the BMW Motor Factory such a special place. It's a high-tech, high-quality, and high-energy facility that produces some of the finest cars in the world. We hope you enjoyed your tour and learned something new about the incredible work that goes into building a BMW. Until next time, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the road.